Hello everybody, I hope you're ready to give your brain cells a quick little snuggle there. Our topic today is on the recent movie, The Joker. When it first came out, I saw videos being uploaded calling it like a left-wing movie by people like Tim Pool and Armored Skeptic. But then I saw how well it was doing and thought, well, that's weird. So I took a look for myself. And I didn't see anything really left about it at all. But then I remembered some of the things like Tim Pool says would be like, I think more trees should be planted, and that's why I'll never vote Republican. Like Republicans and conservatives are against trees being planted. So obviously I don't think he's actually said that. Is just the first ridiculous thing that came to mind there. So I don't think the movie was really left-wing. It's just that the right has been so misunderstood and smeared by all the campaigns against them. And I thought this would be a great chance to finally start making some videos. So looking at the movie here, the first thing that happens that I think people think is kind of left-wing is the whole medication thing and his medication being defunded. I think there's kind of 2 points here on the battle where everyone thinks that there should be Medicare for all. And then also, as Tim said, like warning against austerity. And when it comes to the corporate healthcare system, it seems like a lot of people just have this attitude about healthcare that, oh, you have cancer, well, that sucks, go walk it off. But that isn't true. A lot of right-wingers see a private company selling, say, insulin for children for $30. And then that company gets bullied into being bought out by a corporation. And the corporation turns around and starts selling that same medication for $3,000. So it went from the cost of like an online subscription to like half your month's paycheck for that same medication. And obviously, you know, that is BS, but that's kind of its own video there. And that's kind of seems to be what, to me, is fueling the hatred of austerity. The other part is just horrible implementation of, you know, getting rid of some of these programs, you know, without fixing the root issue of why people wanted that program in the first place. The next thing that I saw is kind of this rich-poor gap thing, and kind of how we need chaos to fix that and everything, and how that's kind of been turned into a race issue. And unfortunately that seems to be why the Occupy Wall Street movement failed. And because of that failure, people have kind of clung to that race issue instead of the actual poor rich gap and why that is. So now it's gone to like the extreme where the right thinks that we need a civil war in order to take back control of the government, have the people have control of the government, and the left thinks that, you know, we just need to turn everything upside down because, you know, the poor ones are like the people of color, as they like to say. Actual people of color hate that term. But and they'd have the poor people on top, you know, the colored people on top, and then the rich on the bottom, the white people. But it's like 40% of the U.S. is white, and only 1% is, you know, the problem. Of course, doing this would, you know, give the establishment even more power. So that's a bad idea around there. You know, our struggles are the same. We just have different ideas of how to fix them. and we should talk about that. The right doesn't trust the government and corporations, and I do plan to do a video on corporatism versus capitalism. And again, the left thinks racism is the problem in itself, and that's what's causing everything. The other topic that the corporate media was trying to push was this incel thing, and that of course needs its own video, because that's something we really need to talk about. It's not only causing damage in the West, that's causing harm to families in poor countries, ruining people's lives, and some people actually don't live through the experience that is being caused by that problem. Anyway, it's just a quick video. I have no idea, how far this is going to go at all. Obviously, the camera and light quality is terrible. I do want to dive into some things a lot deeper if this channel does start to get some views there. There's a lot of talk about, corporatism, capitalism, because it seems like a lot of people like Tim Pool think capitalism is some sort of anarchy system where it's just a free-for-all. Definitely need to talk about corporate health care, because obviously people need medical attention and stuff. And the death of private health care, which really we should have. And if government can actually solve that, or if it's just going to be another failed government program. And then Civil War, I also want to talk about that, because I really don't think that's going to go the way people think it will either. I think the establishment will actually gain more power from that. Anyway, the only way that people are going to see this video is if you share it, so please do that, and I hope I can make some more videos, maybe find a spot with better lighting at least, and eventually get a better camera. Thanks, guys.